So, with that being said, how can I not pair one of the greatest swordsmen?
This is a reminder. Get ready for bed.
Hey, don't worry about that. That's my lady.
Get ready for bed.
Hold on.
It's a sleeper pick. It's a sleeper pick.
Hey, big time Grant to go night night, boy.
Ooh, Grant 7.
Here we go. You can watch me. I'm scared.
All right. What's up, everybody? I'm Jordan from the Posse. Joining me today, I have my co-host, the homie, the groovy one, Grant himself. What's up, Grant?
We will be forming the Groovy Generals today.
My general.
Yes, sir. We have the one and only Paragon Don joining us today. What's up, Don?
Also my son, Chopper. I hope
And
everybody
then, and then we have the other one and only. So it's two of onlys. We have Tommy joining us today from SoFlo Sound. What's up, Tommy?
Yo ho ho.
the world's strongest blog.
World's strongest blogger. So today we're going to do something a little different, something we had never done before. We're going to have a One Piece Ultimate Pirate Draft. So we're going to take turns, each of us being a GM of our respective pirate crew, trying to build the strongest crew, the strongest 5-man crew, choosing pirates from the active storyline in One Piece. So when I say active storyline, what I mean is that we can only pick characters who are active during Luffy's story, since his journey is starting a pirate. So meaning we can't pick anybody like Roger, because Roger has been dead in the main storyline. Can't pick like the captain of the Rocks pirate, because he's been dead in the main storyline. But you can't pick Whitebeard, even though he died. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched Marine 4. Even though Whitebeard has died, because he appeared in the main storyline, he interacted with Luffy and stuff like that. So as long as the character has been a part of the main storyline, the main timeline, then that person who's a pirate can be picked. Now, if someone picks somebody, we can dispute it, and the other 3 people can veto that pick and say, hell no, that's not actually a pirate, or that's not a pirate in the main storyline. So that means no Marines, that means no revolutionaries. So that's the stipulation. Only pirates. Yeah, Don, I feel like you were gonna pick a revolutionary. I see it in your eyes. I see it.
I didn't really consider it, but I love my top hat boy. So I was like, damn.
Okay. So no Sabo in this draft. This is building the strongest 5-man unit that you can to lead your crew. So with that being said, first and foremost, we have to first pick a draft order. So we're gonna do that right now. So boom. So this is my name, my name, Tommy name. Great draft order. Tommy's first, Don second, Grant last.
Damn.
You do get 2 back-to-back picks though.
That's true.
So this will be a snake draft. So Grant will get to pick 2 times in a row.
Tommy will as well.
So who I say was first?
Tommy.
Tommy's first. Let's see. Okay, Tommy. And it's gonna be, I think, Don. Myself is third pick, and then Grant, the Rear Admiral. All right, cool. And I'm using tier maker. I'm using tier maker to do this. And what I'm basically going to do is scroll through to pick a character and put them in the respective tier, which would be our team. So that way everybody can keep track of who's in whose team. Sounds good? Sounds great. So Tommy, you are now on the clock. You have 1 minute.
Man.
Actually, I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. So I'm pretty sure you've been thinking all week about who your number 1 draft pick was going to be. So I'm eager to see who is going to be the captain of your crew.
I mean, there's no other obvious answer, bro. It's got to be Monkey D. Luffy. That guy has a great track record of overcoming the odds in every single situation. Great bounce back, great charisma, good stats on the field. All around, you can't go wrong with him. I think he will be the Pirate King ultimately.
Tommy chooses
was he
upside
cooking?
on this one. He chooses
What was-
upside on this one.
What was he cooking?
He
'Cause
chooses
I was not
upside.
expecting that as the first pick.
Listen,
He choosing up. He choosing the prospect who could come in and give his team 20-10 and potentially be MVP of the league in the very next season. I respect it, Tommy. Don, what do you think about that pick?
Luffy Wembenyama?
if he fight my team first, he not getting there.
We'll see about that, man. It's all about the chemistry.
Okay, so let me scratch off. Let me scratch off Luffy on my board. Don, you on the clock.
I've been thinking about this all week. Me and Chopper have, got together.
Oh, hold on, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot my
You know,
assistant. Yeah, man.
I gotta pick somebody he's personally seen in action. Someone who done took Monkey D. Luffy to the ringer. We've never seen a main character get put in the dirt this many times. He's been jumped, stabbed, shot, slashed, got drunk, cried, and
How is this nigga still alive?
to so many things. Never seen an anime villain quite like this. Give me the world's strongest creature, Kaido.
Nah, that's
big.
That's a big pick. That's a big pick.
That's a phenomenal pick. Let's see. This is
Big,
like
he got jumped all day by any and everybody. Still didn't care. If Luffy ain't turned into Popeye, everybody was cooked.
okay. Didn't think this through. You gotta drag the characters all the way to the top. Oh, there we go. So Don. World's strongest creature. That's his pick.
That's tough.
That's a great pick. I thought about it. I was like, if I was the number one draft, if I had the number one draft pick, would I pick Kaido number one? He's far the most formidable person that Luffy has fought up to this point. So that's a fantastic pick, Don. But with that being said, I'm on the board now. And the guy I was going to draft number one is still on the board. And he is somebody who has stepped to Kaido and walked away unscathed. Someone who told Kaido, hey, bro, Quad, go the other way. And Kaido said, okay. At least I think that's how it went. We didn't get that episode or that chapter in the manga. We were left to assume by Oda, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to assume. But now we don't have to assume anymore because this character has been featured heavily in a brand new One Piece movie. And he's been the topic of conversation after appearing in a couple of chapters at the end of Wano. He is the leader of men. He is the only Yonko remaining from the old guard. I gotta pick the rat. I gotta pick Shanks. I'm gonna go red. The captain of the red hair pirates. That's my number one draft pick. I'm going with him.
I respect the Gunner pick.
Yes, sir.
That kid series was tough to watch. Not for me though.
But yeah, Shanks the one. He ain't the two. What you think about that, Graham? What you think about my pick?
Oh, I'm finna spin the fuck back. Y'all don't fucked up giving me 2 back-to-back picks.
2 back-to-back picks is a crazy advantage.
Y'all know, out of the current people still on the board, you know what I have to do. You know what has to be done. Give me the one, the only, the rival to Roger, Whitebeard.
Man.
I was coming to spin if you didn't pick him, I was coming to spin the block on that. The world's strongest creature and the world's strongest man, I was gonna need that.
And let me know when I spin the block again, man. Yeah, my back. My second pick ready.
Okay. So Whitebeard's a phenomenal pick. So for people who, like I said, watching, this is if we're trying to put in perspective how strong Whitebeard is, we're talking about Whitebeard as he appeared in his main storyline. So Whitebeard, the Whitebeard that pulled a Marine forward. That's who Grant just chose to be the captain of his crew, who was still a formidable pirate at that time.
Now, my question is, why would I not pair a Yonko with another Yonko? Give me Big Mom.
Like it. I'm a Big Mom respecter, so I like it. That's one of the toughest, most durable. She got fucking shot with a bazooka and shrugged that shit off. Never seen nothing like it.
Tommy, let me know. What do you think about the back-to-back picks from Grant, choosing two Yonkos? What are you thinking coming up on your pick?
I think he's copying the Zebek Cruz draft order, word for word, bar for bar.
Actually, nah. I'm playing the hand I was dealt.
That's fair. That's fair. So, with that being said, oh, it's me. Dang, I said Tommy's next. It's a snake order. I'm next. So, with that being said, how can I not pair one of the greatest swordsmen?
This is a reminder. Get ready for bed.
Hey, don't worry about that. That's my lady.
Get ready for bed.
Hold on.
It's a sleeper pick. It's a sleeper pick.
Hey, big time Grant to go night, boy.
Ooh, Grant 70. Hold on now. We might have to.
Bro, that's my wife clock. Hold on.
We might have to take them old jokes away from Dre.
Grant going to bed at 9 o'clock. So hilarious, but it's
We
very
got
on.
taking medicine.
But as I was saying, one of the greatest swordsmen in the world. How can I not pair him with the greatest swordsman in the world? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't talking about that mouse head nigga. I'm talking about the only Mihawk. Hold on, where he at? Dracula Mihawk. Calm down. Yes, sir. Dracula Mihawk and Shanks on the same crew. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
You know, I respect it. It wouldn't be a personal choice of mine. You know, over the course of the One Piece history, I feel like a lot of things that we say about Shanks is Shanks pussy till he show me he not. And I think that conversation has now moved to Dracula Mihawk. You know, he was in Marine Corps, kind of threw some slashes. You know, it's like, this ain't really worth it for me. So, you know, it ain't really done much since. Now, Buggy is like, I want to be king of the pirates. And Mihawk is like, whoa now. You got to put me in some shit I ain't asked to. And I don't really sound like a real nigga to me. I don't know.
Okay, that's I feel you. But I'm gonna say this. He didn't get that title for nothing. My boy
That's why I respect it.
He earned that title, and he just saying like, hey man, I'm just trying to get rich now. I don't fought Shanks a million times. I don't beat Shanks a million times. So I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. That's all he thinking. But when push come to shove, oh, he gonna shove. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say to that.
For a reason, he was running around by himself for a really long time for a reason.
Yeah, that's actually kind of hilarious as a pirate. He just said, "I don't need no crew. I'm just gonna go slash people up." But all right, Don, you are on the clock. Who's gonna be your second pick?
I think since we're drafting, we're drafting pirates. I already have one anomaly on my team, the world's strongest creature. I think they said my boy was an ogre or something. Shout to Shrek. I think I have to draft another anomaly. The man with 2 devil fruits. The ultimate finesser. One of the greatest villains we've ever seen. Stepped up on the scene eating pie. Came back later with another devil fruit in his hand. Give me Blackbeard.
Yes, sir.
Snaggletooth rascal. That boy owned an island.
Grant, just like you, Don has paired a Yonko with a Yonko.
He took Grant's picks chain.
Grant, how you feel about that?
He walked around with some shit down.
Bro, that's like somebody trying to be like a 40-year-old Michael Jordan and be like, yeah, I snatched that nigga chain. Like, dog, that nigga was 40 years old.
He was still averaging 20. White man was still averaging 20. Hey, he was averaging 30.
Hey,
you know what? That's like a young up-and-comer dunking on Tim Duncan in year 20. Like, Tim Duncan was still impactful.
I know if one of these rookies dunk on LeBron this year, they're going to keep that poster in their crib regardless.
Already better than LeBron. Already better than LeBron for doing it.
I think there's going to be locker room issues here. I think Blackbeard's going to try and take over at some point.
We didn't worry about
Blackbeard ain't that stupid. Blackbeard ain't
that means I need to Udonis Haslam in my locker room.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you what, Tommy. I was gonna say I was not gonna put Blackbeard on my team for the reason of he's gonna cause issues.
We done turned teammate chemistry off of this draft.
Okay.
They gonna be good. I'm gonna put them on two separate sides of the room until it's time to box, and they gonna box.
Okay. All right. So next on the draft board is Tommy for your second pick, and then after that you'll pick your third pick. So Tommy, who will be your second and third mates, the wings of Luffy's pirate crew?
Man, so I gotta keep it a buck, man. Huge investor in this guy. His stocks are unfortunately a little down, just because of the fact that he had a very bad crew. I think of all the current younger people in the One Piece world, his bounty was actually the most upheld by the fact that he was actually objectively the strongest. And I think the thing I'd value most in my team is synergy. And he is the number one role player and the number one second man that you want on your team. Also has the most broken devil fruit. Give me Trafalgar D. Waterlaw.
Okay.
Oh, you done so fine.
I'm surprised you picked him. I'm surprised you picked him that early.
I'm gonna say what he was gonna be one of my later picks.
Though, since we only drafted pirates, he is one of the strongest pirates. Like if this was everyone in One Piece, he definitely would have been like 5th round. But since this is just pirates, looking at it, this right about where he needs to be.
Yeah. So we're at the end of the second round. I'm just gonna zoom in just so everybody. I don't know why that. That's an ad. LOL. I'm gonna zoom back out because we ain't sponsored by them. But they still can see them. Well, we kind of sponsored by them today. So as you see, Tommy has Monkey D. Luffy as his captain. He got Law as his second mate, which is hilarious because it's kind of canon. We got Don with Kaido and Blackbeard. You got me with Shanks and Mihawk. You got Grant with the throwback to the Rock crew. He got Whitebeard and he has Big Mom. So Tommy is on the clock. He's up next. And it's actually kind of funny because I was wanting to pick Law later on. I was like, he'll be the ultimate like support character. Like to have him in the background with like 4 more powerful pirates around him. That's a problem. But anyway, I thought for a second you were about to pick Zoro. And I thought I was about to laugh. So Tommy about to recreate the Straw Hat Pirates, isn't he? I mean, I thought but go ahead.
I'm a break the mold here. So, kind of been going off of what the crew has been doing so far, and they have been successful. But I kind of want to shake it up a little bit because just drafting what's in the story is a little boring. Huge veteran, the only honorable person in his family, absolute monster when it comes to the future sight, and has objectively one of the best devil fruits in the game. Give me Charlotte Katakuri.
Okay. All right. Charlotte, Big Mom pirate. Let me. Okay, let me change that. Oh. I'm going to change the signal. Okay, like I said, I didn't want to add there. So Katakuri, he appeared about right around here. Don, what you think about that pick for Tommy? Talk to me.
I like it. He's a very interesting character. He also took Luffy to the brink, very, very honorable, very respectable. He's extremely strong. The second best use of observation hockey that we've seen since we've seen Shanks. Before it was him, and then now since we've seen Shanks, it's probably Shanks and then him, and then Sanji. Oddly enough, so yeah, I really like that. Some great third wing.
Am I tripping? Because I'm trying to find Katakuri on here.
Scroll down on the leftmost.
I see him. He hiding his face. Kind of hard to see when he's hiding half his face.
He's a little shy.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I think that means I'm up next.
No, it doesn't.
Don's next. My bad, Don. Go ahead. Your third pick.
Since teammate chemistry is turned off, I think this should work very well. She has not gotten many opportunities, but I think when she has stepped up on that scene, she's done her job, and she's done it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Boa Hancock
Ooh.
Boa Hancock. I got you, my boy. So that's a formidable pick, but a very formidable devil fruit that most people will be susceptible to as long as they have weaker hockey than her. And we saw her pretty much kind of like wipe out most of Blackbeard's crew. We didn't get to see everybody's
crew the work. The fucking work. She went into Marineford, gave niggas anybody who touched Luffy gave him the work. I'm my dog. Can't wait to see her, when she decides to step in on the. I'm sure she'll be there in the final fight, putting in more work as she always does.
Grant, how you feeling about Boa Hancock, my boy?
That's a very good pick, but we gonna spin the block. I'm on my Pat Riley shit. Let's go. Without the complacency, let's go.
Now I'm kind of search. I'm having a hard time picking people out. Like I kind of knew where everybody else was early in the story. But I'm trying to remember what Boa Hancock.
Order of introduction?
Yeah, this is like in order of like when the character first appeared.
Boa's kind of early.
Yeah, she's kind of like Marine forward,
right
so
now.
she should be somewhere.
No, yeah, Boa's right there. Right there.
Go up a little, right?
She's above. She's above Euro.
What happened to him?
He doing cardio. He watched Kaido fall off the sky. He's just been doing cardio ever since. Go to the farthest right and then look up.
Okay. It's kind of hard to pick her out and category out because you got all these other colorful characters. That's why I had a hard time picking them out. But everybody else got like certain color hair. I'm like, it's easy to see that. So okay, this is teammate chemistry off because I don't think Blackbeard would.
I would not put them on the same team otherwise. Dear God, no.
I feel you. With that being said, the next person I was going to pick is still on the board. The person I was going to be the third mate on my crew. We're not really thinking about roles, but what? It's nice to pick people who are going to play a role in the team, but also be a big stepper. Number 3 on my team will be the one and only Phoenix. It's going to be Marco.
I thought Marco was slipping the draft, and I thought I would sneak him later because I didn't really think about him until like a couple minutes ago. So like, I like that. I like that a lot. He got the best regenerative power in the whole show. Like he was handling King and Queen by himself. He might not have beat them by himself if it came down to it, but the fact that he was holding them off until Zoro and Sanji got right for so long. That's a great pick.
Not to mention, like you said, he's a heavy hitter himself. Like he has one that he can basically regenerate himself, regenerate his friends, while also being able to compete with 2 commanders from another Yonko crew at the same time when he was fighting King and Queen. He didn't beat him.
He tried to go up against Blackbeard, and they got smoked. But he a big stepper for trying. I respect effort at times. I think there was one of those times I can respect effort.
I respect you, hyping up your pick in the same time while downplaying mine. That's pristine, Don. All right, Tommy, you on the clock. Who's your next?
Wait, no.
I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't.
Who is this commissioner?
Okay, quick question. Hypothetically speaking, if this person does Akaiji count?
Yeah, he does. He's technically part of a pirate crew.
Let me get that boy.
I was hoping that y'all weren't gonna even think about him because he was definitely gonna be my next pick. That's a nice deal.
That's a cold pick.
And then I gotta spin back whenever you're ready.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm real sick about that.
Because he was definitely gonna be my 4th pick. I was like, okay, that's someone who's admiral level / like somebody with like he's one of the best characters we've seen, and like you wouldn't be able, you get admiral talent for a pirate discount. Come on now.
I'm crying. Y'all niggas got hit with the sleeper draft pick.
Grant, who NBA comparison in this draft? Who would that be?
That's gonna be a Giannis type player. Niggas he got drafted 15. Nobody expected him to turn into one of the greatest players ever.
Facts.
But
that's a great pick.
I got my other spinner block. Y'all know I do not like this nigga. But
you respect him.
A fourth option on this team, I like these chances a lot. Give me the one, the only nigga that get beat over his head with a frying pan. Eustace Kid.
Eustace Kid is your fourth, man.
That was gonna be my fourth. That nigga raw.
Y'all niggas funny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all are sleeping on that.
If Eustace Kid is my fourth strongest crew member, I'm in good shape.
Again, one, we got to think about it as in these are
Bradley Beal on the Suns.
These are only pilots. Like, it really ain't that many people stronger than him. And then as far as pirates, and then two, this is I don't know if the niggas watching this who ain't read up to a certain part in One Piece. So if you are, you might want to mute this for a certain part.
Spoiler.
Big spoiler. When the shit showed, if he would have hit Shanks with that shit, they was cooked. So he might be a glass cannon, but that cannon is that fucking thing. Boy, I tell you.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Very respectable.
I gotta respect it.
Oh, it's me. I'm back on the clock. Shit. Damn. I hate Grant took Aqua Egypt. That was definitely gonna be my next pick. So, oh man, this guy is also kind of like a right hand man to another Yonko, or at least it was a former Yonko, kind of in the same way that Marco was, the white beard. So I'm glad he's still on the board. It's actually kind of funny because I'm about to pair him with his not former Yonko. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm actually about to pair him with his captain. Give me Ben Beckman. Come on now, the shooter.
I don't know nothing about that nigga.
Hey man, I know he.
He had Kizaru twerking at Marine Forward. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas be saying that, and then you look at the thing, and Kizaru was like, "Oh, my bad," and then he went to go do what he was gonna do regardless. Kizaru was not worried about no damn Ben Beckman. Come on now.
You know, you actually kind of have a point.
He's a very respectable man because he's the right hand man to the strongest people. I can give him that.
Yeah.
But I can't in good faith say he's scared of Kizaru. Kizaru was not worried about that thing.
This is like an upside pick, most definitely. Basically picking him based on the fact that he's associated to Shanks. We haven't actually seen him do a lot of active things in the anime or the manga. But if he's the second hand to Shanks, he got be up there. I feel it. With that being said, I don't know why they have Lucky Roo here, but
Ain't Lucky Roo? Wait, is Lucky Roo the second strongest or he's the third strongest? Or is he just the fastest man in the world?
He's the fastest man in the world.
Yeah, but I don't think he's second in the crew because Beckman is second. Is second in command. Let me see. So if Ben Beckman wasn't there, that means he got to be like in this Marine Forward crew.
I think Ben Beckman was in the beginning.
He was, but he should be like next to Lucky Roo, but I did not see him for some strange reason. I could have sworn I saw him when I first opened this up. This is the only downside doing this draft on Tier Maker and having like all of these people is like now I have to pick these people out. But then also when I pick an ordinary person, it's so hard to pick them out of everybody except Roger.
Is that him right there next to Alvita, or is that someone else?
I'm trying to remember who Alvita is. It's been so long.
Some of them used to look kind of funny in the beginning. I do want us to remember that.
Oh, Ben Beckman. Goodness gracious. He's right there. They just chose a very normal picture of that nigga. I thought he would have like a gun in his profile picture or something. Golly. Well, I guess it don't make sense. Mihawk ain't got no gun. All right. I guess feeling pretty good about my crew. All right, Don, you on the pick.
You know, this has been hard. Honestly, that Akaiji pick kind of
shook you.
It kind of hurt me, man. I can't lie to you. I really like the way Grant crew look right now, but I like mine too. So for my fourth pick, I gotta give it up to another woman. Give me the fake Odin. Give me Yamato.
Super interesting. Grant, give me your early thoughts on that.
Hey man,
fuck bar for bar.
You trying to go man for man? We gonna go man for man.
She was going bar for bar with my captain. That's all I know. She got a legendary mythical zone. She out here. If she would have been the reason why she not on Luffy and them crew, because she would have been the strongest person, second strongest person on it. It would have fucked up the wings narrative. So Oda was like, can't even do it. That's a dog.
And that's something that gets slept on a lot within like the One Piece community is the fact that Yamato was trading blows with Kaido step for step. Now I didn't beat Kaido, but quite literally nobody else. I don't think anybody else in Wano was going to do that except
Kaido had more money than her, but they was going band for band. It was the same way that Bam was going band for band with Jokic. Like Jokic had more money than him, but he was going band for band for a little bit. It looked like, hold on now, I didn't know you had that much. It's just Jokic had a black card. So
for a second.
It was kind of just like,
all right, Tommy, you're on the clock. You got 2 consecutive picks. Interested to see what you do with them.
This is very stiff competition, man. Great drafts all around from everyone here. The Aokiji pick kind of broke my heart a little bit because I completely forgot about him. I would have gotten him earlier, but you know what? You can't live with any regrets. You got to be the best. You got to try and strive to be the best. And you can't have a crew of only Devil Fruit users because they sink very easily. So I'm gonna go with who I think is the next strongest person without any Devil Fruits. Give me Roronoa Zoro.
Yeah, I was waiting on which one of y'all was gonna pick him. I'm glad Tommy, of course, picking Zoro is like the most safe thing ever.
I just remember Tommy said he could dress up as Zoro for this.
Right. So I
didn't have the costume on me in time.
That's okay.
It wouldn't have felt right if he did it. So
He paired Zoro with Luffy just like I paired Ben Beckman with Shanks. I like it.
You need the power couple here.
You need a synergy. And not to mention that Zoro, Law, and Luffy have all worked together to take down a Yonko. So
also Zoro, one of the only people outside of Odin to actually cut open Kaido. No one else has done that, including Shanks. Was that a fight? I'm not sure.
All right, man. He can make a big pick, man.
On him if he left, and so he turned around.
I'm gonna tell you what Shanks did. He did that shit he did to Green Bull. That's why Kaido went that way.
No.
That's fine.
Captain.
Now,
all right.
Everyone was talking about observation hockey earlier. And Shanks, Katakuri are up there as Hall of Famer greats with that. What if I told you there was one more that everyone seems to forget about, who was actually the most broken character of the series before the time skip, that only got beaten because of a natural advantage that Luffy had?
Oh, man.
Give me an L.
Oh, man.
I didn't forget about that nigga.
I didn't forget. I just know he was throwing lightning and everybody. It was just like the Looney Tunes. Like niggas would turn to dust and then they come back in the next scene. So I wasn't moved, is what it was for me.
Okay.
He has some off the field issues.
That boy,
if you give him the work, I think he will produce results.
Here we go. I think he's somewhere in here. No, why the hell is he should be in this general area. Trying to spot him. Where is he? Nail. I think my thing with the nail is that I thought about him, but he was toasting people because they didn't know hockey at all. So now in a world where you have all these people who know arm and hockey, he's still formidable. He's gonna be tough like Kizaru, but will he be as tough? He'll be debated, but he's definitely a heavy hitter all the same.
They didn't show Anel earlier than that, did they?
They showed him in Skypiea, and these are Skypiea kids.
They didn't show him earlier than Skypiea, did they?
No, because we definitely didn't know. Maybe these kind of got jumbled out of order when I've been shifting people upwards, but like he should be in here somewhere, but I don't see him. Because this is This is not Dressrosa. This is Alabaster here, so he should be. That's crazy. Did Enel get left off? There's no way that they remember this guy, but they don't remember Enel when they made this.
He's right there. Oh,
there we go. There go Eminem. Which I don't know if like Oda ever confirmed if he based his design on Eminem, but he looks exactly like Eminem. I wish Eminem was in the anime and he cosplayed as
I don't leave him out of my anime.
not out of my anime.
I don't want to.
All right, Don, it's up to you, man.
You know,
Oh, this is your last pick, by the way.
my last pick. I deliberated a lot about where I was going to go with this. It's a lot of pretty good options left on the board. I could have went with, somebody like Sanji. I could have went with a big stepper like Crocodile. He's had a lot of upside recently, had a lot of stocks. He got beat by Luffy very early, but he was kind of a dog, and he'd never been scared to fight anybody and everybody. But it ain't about who you scared of, who you want to fight. It's about what you can do. We done got some really good swordsmen in here right now, and I gotta put respect on probably the second best swordsman alive right now, until Zoro has some narrative character arcs. The hash slinging, slash bringing, hash slinging slasher, Shiru of the Rain.
Shiru of the Rain. Okay. Tommy, talk to me, my boy. How do you feel about Shiru of the Rain?
I think he's a dirty player. Doesn't play by the book at all. I think his devil fruit carries. But I think that devil fruit is very effective. So I think there's potential with that pick.
All I'm saying is, even before he got the devil fruit, that boy was in Imple down doing whatever he wanted to do. Whatever. With no devil fruit. Just a sword. Like, I'm just running around. That boy took out the poison dude off the strength. Like, dang. You know what? I think I am tired of being down here. Got him out the paint. That boy, spoiler alert, the reason Garp out of here. Because Aokiji wasn't gonna do it.
But see, it's so funny because I feel like all the swordsmen in this show, like the ones that are like highly esteemed, we rarely have actually seen them fight against anybody who's like of equal talent in terms of being a swordsman. Because like when I think of Shiru Rain, like he chopped up a bunch of people in down that actually weren't that tough, and we see him now stab somebody by surprise. So it's like, he definitely gonna be a heavy hitter in the end.
If you can sneak up on Garp, I think you got it.
I think that was because of Kobe though.
He saw him. Because Kobe didn't see him. He snuck up on Kobe.
If Kobe is the hockey man that we think he is,
he's not.
Who is calling this man's name?
Listen, Kobe gotta have something. There's no way he's not a good at observation hockey. There's no way.
Honestly, crush.
Boy got spider senses and still got snuck up on.
Exactly, because Shiru is here.
Now we can't frame that as a feat for Shiru though, that he was able to conceal himself, not just by being invisible, but also be able to erase his hockey. That is quite a feat to be able to. So I will give him that. With that being said, I'm on the clock. Can't believe this guy's still here. I can though, because he is a bit of a jobber. He was just to show us how strong another character was. But with that being said, he is still one of the more powerful pirates in the world. He is one that probably would have been very, very hard for most people to defeat. I would even go, yeah, I think you know what? I'm just gonna go and pick my pick. I'm gonna pick King from the Beast Pirates. That's who I'm picking. The right hand man.
That was gonna be my next pick, but I have insurance.
Insanely durable, insanely powerful, insanely quick. Beaten by Zoro, so technically by power scaling, he is weaker than Zoro. But I do feel like Zoro is just incredibly fast, incredibly powerful. There's only a handful. I think that only Luffy could have beaten King outside of like everybody else in that alliance. I don't think that Law would have had the quicks or the destructive power. I think that Law would have had the quicks because he can teleport, but he wouldn't have the destructive power to put down King. And I don't think that Kid would have had the speed to keep up in a one-on-one with King. So in my opinion, picking him fifth when those other two have already gone on the board I think I got great value.
I do think that's a great fit value pick. Again, like I said in the beginning, these are only pirates and not people in One Piece. So I think this is fantastic. I will say I do think Law and Kid would have also had him in the dirt, just because I think Kid just with a damn big laser. Don't matter about that flame. If I engulf your whole body in a big ass laser, it don't matter. And Law is a lot smarter than Zoro, so I think he would have figured out the flame shit earlier. And with that little shock willy shit, it impacts your like insides of your body, regardless of how durable you are, and that's why he was a really good matchup for Big Mom.
Nah.
So I think either one of them would have figured that shit out, regardless.
Nah,
But yes,
fair assessment. Fair assessment.
We always support a black man.
All right, the one, but last but not least, Grant, who's going to end up rounding out your crew?
So, as you notice, I currently have all Devil Fruit users on this crew.
Did not realize that.
But to balance that out, I have to have somebody that is not a Devil Fruit user. And also, it's gotta be a strong ass nigga. But
For sure.
why not give me the one, the only Jinbei Luther King?
Jinbei Luther King.
Jinbei and Sanji still on the board?
Sanji he was actually gonna be one of my picks, but like just kind of think about okay, like if these niggas in the water, like these niggas can't swim, these niggas gonna die. So like I had to get Jinbei.
Sanji just saved them from drowning more than Jinbei has, just like from the beginning.
Hey, there's a lot of debate on whether Jinbei or Sanji are number 3 right now on the Straw Hat crew. So
ain't no way Jinbei that's stronger than Sanji. I don't even fuck with Sanji like that. But hey, it's just no way. From a narrative perspective, from all the shit they done, like I'm sorry, but he is Jinbei Luther King though, so I respect that. Again, we support a black man, but just. I don't know. I'm confused, Grant. Sanji was right there.
I'm not. I mean, like, I get it, but at the same time, like, this nigga got swimming proficiency. Of course, this nigga can be helping folks with what you call it? What them shits called?
Sounds like a water boy to me.
Now, Grant
made water to a devil fruit fight, and he gonna get fucked up.
Grant made a fit pick. This is a fit pick. And I respect it.
He gonna be.
I like a Jinbei pick. I like a around Jinbei pick.
And
hey man, I'll say this also.
And he gonna get stabbed in his back.
Hey man. Anyway.
Because hey man. Anyway. Hold on.
I just realized no one picked Doflamingo.
Yeah. So I was about to read.
That's
off.
my picks too.
I'm about to read off the people who did not get picked. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get okay, that's the biggest I can make, everybody. Okay. I think it was actually bigger when I did it. Infuse tab on stream. No, it's about the same. Okay, cool. So this is everybody's crew. Stacked up side by side with each other. With that being said, people who got omitted, and these are people that was on my big board, not people I was going to pick, but it's just like on down the ranks. Vista from the Whitebeard Pirates did not get picked. The guy who clashed.
Who called his name?
The guy who clashed with Mihawk at in Ring Forward, and a lot of people giving him stocks because of that. Euro, I think that's how you say his name. The guy the guy from Skypiea.
Who called his name?
Who walked in?
I will say he was the first person to beat a commander.
He walked into Big Mouth territory, killed a sweet commander, and left by himself.
Him, Kid, and Luffy are the only people to walk in the Big Mom trap and leave on their own accord.
And I will say this too. I don't even know if he has a crew. I've actually never seen another pirate with him. So he did it by himself.
I think them Sky people might be his crew. I think because when they were because they were talking to him like they knew him. Like they was like, "Hey, what is he doing?" And he was like, "He just want to die." He gave that whole story. So
I figured he was like a legend amongst Skypiea, so like all the people in
He
Skypiea.
very well could be solo dolo though, because when you know what? Speaking of that, when they were in Sada Baby, he was walking around by himself. He was just there.
Another person, Kuma, got left off.
Oh, he is a. Oh my god!
I didn't know he counted. I didn't know that.
He was a pirate.
I honestly, if somebody would have picked him, I probably would have vetoed him. I feel like in the whole active story, he's been nothing but he's either been a government dog, if you will, or he's been a revolutionary. Like
See, at some point, well, he's right. In the narrative, he was technically never a pirate. But I mean, technically, I see all the warlords as pirates because they kind of do what the hell they want. And the whole point of being a warlord is you were a pirate that we gave this job to. And most of them still did pirate shit after they became a warlord. So kind of like Blackbeard, like he was still acting like a pirate.
You consider the warlords pirates, but I feel like he was the only one that was different because if I'm not mistaken, like even before Luffy's story started, they was already damn
True.
hitting the Dougie on that man noggin.
We haven't really seen like him in like combat feats because he fought the Straw Hats before they even knew what hockey was and obliterated them, which like of course. And then we've only seen him as like cyborg Kuma, which is like a pacifista, which they can easily solo, or now he's just kind of like not even himself anymore. So that's a tough one. The potential is there. That devil fruit is broken.
The devil fruit in conjunction, like if he's like your fifth man on your team and he doing the things he does with his devil fruit, I think that'd be like that's great value. That's kind of like I saw him as like what Law would have been if I got a chance to draft him. It's like this would be the ultimate support character. You know, he might not be the strongest on the team, but his devil fruit is going to like boost everybody else's attributes by considerable. Ray John Rondo, the team, if you made Don might like the Celtics fan.
And I only don't because he's a terrible person. If you had told me this like 2 years ago, I'd have been all for it. But
I forgot he is a terrible person. Gecko Moria, also a very powerful.
Now listen, I was gonna slander, but I think his stock is gonna go up soon. Yeah. He was going toe to toe with Prime Whitebeard, and that loss debilitated him, and that's why he became the cardio man he was today. Now, and
when you really think about like how strong he was when the Straw Hats fought him, like. It took literally everyone in the crew ganging up on him at once to beat him.
He still got lucky. He didn't even beat him.
He had some shit with him. Like that whole having an undead army was very, very cold. If you give him prep time, might have been crazy.
Sanji didn't get picked, and the only other person I could think of that was like super powerful that didn't get picked. That's a power. We can actually kind of scroll.
It would have been Crocodile.
Yeah, Crocodile, and I guess Buggy. Then nobody, the other current Yonko. He's the only Yonko that didn't get picked.
Buggy's the epitome of failing upward. I've never seen that anyone do everything wrong and somehow get rewarded for it every single time. If you have him on your crew, you are only going to fail upwards.
The only person that rivals that is King in One Punch Man. The only person to rival that kind of luck, but that's it. The only other character, there's one character that we kind of like nobody said, and I was wondering it was gonna probably be up for debate if even allowed it. Was probably going to be Odin, because technically, Odin was never in the main storyline, so never mind. Couldn't do Odin. I was about to say he technically was a power for a while. But yeah, I don't think there's any other. Oh. This is one that nobody thought of, and I don't know. We might be debated because of what you guys just said about warlords. But Whitebeard Jr. Is another allegedly super powerful pirate.
That nigga got kidnapped. Nah, he's not moving. No, not really.
I forgot he got arrested. I forgot about that.
Now, what we may have forgotten is them giants.
That is true. I mean, I don't know what they're capable of, to be real with you, at all.
They've been smacking shit from the beginning of the story till fucking. They the reason that kid is that shit said what they say that his crew is dismantled.
No, annihilated.
Annihilated. He is the reason for that.
Yeah.
Or they are the reason for that.
That's true. But all right, as you all know, It's past Grant's bedtime.
No. I have one more question. I want to go back to the screen.
Okay. Oh, with everybody's cruise.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to say. So who do we think had the strongest crew?
Oh. Okay. So yeah. So leave it in the comments. Let us know who you think has the strongest crew on screen. We need you guys' opinions. Let us know. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. We'll do more things like this. Leave in the comments what you guys think we should do next time. What kind of draft? It could be anime based or anything based, but preferably anime. Because I thought this was a lot of fun. So if you want to do another One Piece one, if you want to do a Naruto one or a Demon Slayer one, just let us know what you think would be cool. Don, go ahead. Who do you think got the
I think what is left on the table for us to do is actually 2 other One Piece drafts. One for I know we're gonna draft crews with like roles and whatnot, and then 2 we need to do Marines and Revolutionaries.
I like it. That's gonna be short though.
Those can be together. Those can be the same one since there are a lot less of them. But that should be enough for us to do. You're right.
My thing, this looking at y'all's picks, I think it's debate between me and Don for the best crew. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, Tommy. I was smoking.
Wow.
I'm doing your crew filthy. Jordan, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm doing your crew filthy too. I think it's a legit debate with me and Don though. That's the thing. But the thing is like he got Boa, I got Big Mom, and then
the thing about
the debate
is you have Aokiji as your third. That is better than everyone else's third.
He was gonna be third on my draft board, but Grant got to him right before I could.
Your 4th and 5th are some mid.
Cut it out, man.
But both you guys had some interesting 5th picks. I won't lie. The Shiryu and the Jinbei picks had me scratching my head a little. But
all I'm saying is that
Grant team remind me of the Suns from last year with KD and Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton or no, that's actually KD, Kyrie, and James Harden right there.
Yeah,
and then
Nick Claxton,
kid Nick Claxton, and Jinbei Bruce Brown. I really like Tommy's team. I can't even lie. I think
Tommy's team looks fun.
Tommy's team is very well rounded.
That'd probably be the team I would most want to like hang out with.
Yeah.
If you got that little lunch table meeting, that's a team I want to sit with. I think from a narrative perspective, if someone was writing about these crews, I think they would have Tommy's team win because narratively speaking, they got the future Pirate King, the Surgeon of Death, the heir to the Big Mom's throne, the future number 1 swordsman, and a fake Eminem. It's not a narrative.
What team would be the most?
In my opinion, I got 2 Shanks because we got somebody who rivals Shank in his prime, and so in my mind, and then when I look at the top 2, I feel like I take 2 Shanks versus the top 2 people on the rest of y'all crews. That's all I'm saying. Because Blackbeard ain't gonna want that.
Come on this way, you will get clapped, nigga.
Honestly, I know Blackbeard runs from unfair. Blackbeard. The thing about Blackbeard is
he ran from Rayleigh. He ain't fighting Mihawk.
He runs from situations that he doesn't have 100% chance of winning, which I
he got 100% chance against Mihawk. That's my point.
But I think if he had no choice, like Mihawk is not letting him run. I think he running down on Mihawk. I can't lie to you. He got the darkness fruit and the quake fruit. He running down on Mihawk ass. I'm sorry. He running down.
I would say my opinion on Blackbeard is while people laugh at him running, I do feel like if he was forced to actually fight the people he ran from, he would have beaten all of them.
You would have rightly said if he would have fought, he would have lost.
Yeah, so that's my take on Blackbeard too. So I agree.
Which one of these teams do you think would find the One Piece quickest? Like given all characteristics and
that's gonna be Tommy Crew.
It's got to be Jordan's.
I think he's gonna.
You know what?
Because
It depends because Shanks definitely could have found it sooner if he wanted to. He just like for whatever reason.
That's always why I feel
It might
like
be Jordan.
Shanks really was chilling on finding
resources.
Shanks was really chilling on finding the One Piece for the longest, just because, and then it was just randomly like, well, I guess it's about that time because niggas getting active.
He was
And
waiting for
then
people
I
to
feel
know.
like they have the most. Jordan has the most people from the older generation that actually like would care about that sort of thing or would like know about that sort of thing. So with him having Shanks, Mihawk, I know he know hella shit. Like even though he just kind of sit back in that cross chair, I know he know hella shit. Marco Dam was with Whitebeard and Ben Beckman was. I know Shanks done told him some stuff. Like
Yeah.
he done knows. Tommy would probably be second. I'd probably go Jordan, Tommy, Grant, and then mine. I know mine is not mine.
No, they do not. None of them care except Kid, I think. Well, Big Mom care, but like,
I know the only person who probably would care about. I don't even think Blackbeard would care about the One Piece. I think he would care about finding the. I think they would be the first. I think my team would be the first to find the ancient weapons. But as far as the One Piece, I don't really think.
Definitely, I can definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
They're gonna be getting drunk on Pirate Island and calling it there and scaring the host. I know. I already know for a fact that Boa and Kaido's daughter gonna be sitting on another part of the island, wondering what the hell are we doing here.
Oh,
You're gonna be playing JPEG Mafia, scaring everybody.
all right, one last time. This is Everybody's Cruise. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. I want to do more stuff like this in the future. If you hadn't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, let us know who had the best crew. Let us know who you want, what you want us to do next time. And as always, y'all stay easy. We out.